I'm Paul Sims, and I'm here with...
Dave Foley.
Vicki Lewis.
And Andy Dick.
Andy, please save it till the tape is rolling.
This episode is one of the first weird episodes we did. I don't know how else to describe them.
Where I don't wear a jacket.
No,
That is weird.
It is weird.
The
Wait,
one at the end of the year.
Fantasy episode?
An episode that had some kind of fantasy element to it.
Which one's this?
This is the one where everyone has daydreams.
Thing?
This is the Big
I
Muddy?
love this episode.
This is the Big Muddy.
No, it's not. That one was called Catherine Leaves. And this one, that's why your coats are off, because you're all distracted by the heat.
Right.
Because it's too hot, which gives us a reason that everyone's getting a little drowsy and having daydreams eventually.
Yeah.
What was
Vicki,
everybody's-
I hate those clothes.
Oh, they're hideous.
Oh, this is the
responsible.
Halloween one where I play
Where's
all
my
the
hand?
crazy Halloween people.
Oh, that's right. You're Chucky.
Chucky.
And
The other guy with the knives on his fingers.
And
I
you
think.
do that thing with toilet paper.
I don't remember that.
Oh, no, that's
yes.
another one, though.
I don't know. Isn't it weird to watch?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Beth was your name. Beth.
You just remember that? Beth, yeah.
I didn't have a last name.
Yeah.
Never.
Did you
That's
see
true.
her?
You never did have a last name, did you?
No,
You were just Beth.
You're like, thank you, Dave. That. You remember that?
When does the fantasy stuff start? I got nothing to talk about. Well,
Look at
Andy.
Andy. You had a little
What happened to your hair?
bangs there. You said
A
the
little
short.
short.
You're sort of anticipating the Russell Crowe and Gladiator. And it works for you. I don't think of you as like a, whatever you call that, sweater vest.
Oh, look at that. Remember that?
What was that?
The ice. I remember that. That took forever. Ow!
That was a
That's
long way to
good.
go.
That took forever. I was supposed to be on ice,
What
but it
was
didn't
that?
work.
Was that part
You
of, what was that?
My shoes were frozen,
Oh, he froze his shoes.
and I was sliding.
That's
You don't
right. I was
remember
trying to
that?
remember
Now
what-
I remember.
I
it.
remember we had a little skateboard
It was
thing rigged
horrible.
up.
You could tell it was a
Well, first they
skateboard.
built shoes with wheels in them.
It just didn't
That
work.
didn't work.
That whole thing
Then
did
there's
not
little
work ever.
skateboard.
I think our little successes with things like the Japanese sword that cut the table made us think that we could do special effects much more
Maybe.
ambitiously and better than we could. So I recall this episode is sort of packed with that.
Is this where I say something in African?
No, we already watched that episode before you showed up. That was funny though, wasn't it?
Where Candy tells you to off, or I forget what.
Because our ratings are terrible in drive time.
Andy, I think of you as sitting on the other side of the table.
No, I'm always.
That's always Beth's spot. That's always Dave's
You're always
spot.
he's
No,
always
I'm
next
always
to me.
sitting next to her because we would always be
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
Me and you would.
And I always had. Yeah,
look at the
Phil was
table's
always
different.
There.
It is
That was before the introduction of the
Or
new
the narrow,
table.
Yeah,
before the narrow
yeah.
table.
that weird like optical illusion table.
That was the table. It was Tom Sharonis's commandment
That's
that the
right.
table had to go because he couldn't get anyone in the same shots.
Right.
And he was right.
So we went to the narrower table.
It came to a point. It was an
Yeah.
optical illusion.
Yeah, forced perspective they call it.
Yes.
Erich von Stroheim used it very effectively in his films.
Tell me more about that.
Well, he
Oh my
was a
God.
perfectionist. He would make sure the extras 100 yards away were wearing authentic underwear. And he would make sure personally.
Look at how young Dave is.
I know. If you could see how old I am now.
He's so cute. And he's
It's kind of funny
trying
with
so
just the pencil holder. The 3 pencils in it.
hard. Oh.
Those aren't good pants for Maura.
For more, no.
That just doesn't even look like Maura. And
She
thanks
looks,
again.
she looks better now.
Because the only way to teach him this lesson is to let him have whatever he wants and wait for it to fail.
No, I think that the only way is to just tell him
No,
that
no,
we're...
no. You see, it's like in judo. When the big man comes at the small man with all of his force, it's the wise small man who steps aside.
Yes.
Andy, what do you recall? I just like to quiz you because I don't think
love
you
it.
ever really paid attention to.
I didn't.
Oh, here comes First Fantasy.
Go.
Is this?
He's gonna what? What is the small man? What? What?
Oh, that's right. That
Or
sets
we
up
missed the First Fantasy already.
No,
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 we
no.
didn't.
That's set up. That's set it.
This is where we all get to kiss Phil.
What were you going to quiz me about?
I was going to quiz you on what happens to Vicki in this episode.
She has a fantasy. We all have
Oh,
fantasies. Okay,
Good
let me
one.
think. Let me think. No, I'm
This
asking.
is, here's
There's the
Bill
first fantasy.
McNeil's fantasy.
Andy, remember when I did a scene with you? It was just you and me in the break room, and we got done, and we went over by the camera, and you came to me and you go, "Did you see that last scene? Was I funny in it?" And I had to tell you I was in it with you.
I remember
That did happen. I remember that too.
I remember that.
Whatever. What, was I funny? Wait, what happens to Vicky's character? She's the one that has nightmares. I'm chasing her.
There we go. That gave you an easy one first because
That
I knew
was
you were
easy.
in it.
I
also.
heard her, though. I heard her say that. That's not how I remember it.
And then we had a flash and a sound effect that let you know that we were coming out of the fantasy.
Yeah.
Great.
The sound effect was inspired by the sound of a character running over the megasphere in a popular video game.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I won't say which one.
Doom.
Maybe. That's
we
easy
go.
to cut.
Kohi.
Now who's
Baby
fantasy?
Kohi.
That was weird. That was funny. The music started up like he was going to go back and do his thing, but it just cuts off. That's awesome.
You ever seen this episode?
Maybe.
I think you'd like it.
That was a really neat, weird thing.
This
think
is
you'd like
Wait,
this
wait,
one.
Joe's.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, gross.
That looked
I
good.
have to say that looks pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You were saying, Dave? Because you know more about this and everything else than I do.
That's great.
No, thank you, Lord Joe, master of all things.
I'm sorry, now we're just watching.
Lord
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah.
Because you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Dave's hair, though. Look
I
at the back
know,
of it.
I know.
That
Well, 'cause
wasn't
he's
so
a robot.
good.
'Cause he's a
Oh,
robot.
that's
That's good,
right.
'cause
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got his
I guess
panel
so.
back
My robot panel is open.
No, you're not. You're just sitting on your tool.
Thought he had
So, Andy, I
bad-
got another quiz question for you.
Go. I love
What
it.
happens to Joe in this episode?
Well, we just saw it.
What was it?
The robot. Come on.
All right, I was just.
Come on. That's real. That's funny.
What happens to Dave in this episode, Andy?
I'd have to.
I can't remember what my
Is it
fantasy
happening right now? Is it happening right now?
I don't think so.
Does he have a fantasy?
Yes, he does.
Oh, that,
Oh, and he.
Oh,
can't
and it
remember.
involves
Oh, here's
me.
Morris.
Wait, remember that thing out in
I
the
can't
hallway by the
remember.
elevator with me and Joe?
One man is
Oh, I cannot remember.
So
This
what's
Do you
is
remember
more.
yours? You
I
don't remember it?
mine now.
I don't
do.
remember what Dave
Do you
does.
remember it, Paul?
Yeah.
Did I get one?
Dave's not busy, you can go on in. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
Oh, dear.
Shut up.
Vicki, we just saw your desk. Did
Yeah.
you decorate that yourself?
No, Denise?
I thought you did the chewing gum wrappers yourself.
I don't know. Some days I did little things to it, but she brought all these things and I would decorate it. Yeah, I would move them around.
In a real life office, that would probably be the worst place to sit, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Right now, outside.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for a television show, it worked wonderfully.
It was perfect.
Oh, wasn't it?
Oh, wow.
I think we missed Dave's fantasy. It was so boring. That was it. The one before.
No.
Do you have
Because
a
they
fan-
just did the same scene twice. She
No,
entered
I think
twice.
that was Mora's.
No, that's-
fantasy.
that-
Mora apparently gets more than one.
That's-
It's like
fantasy.
Groundhog Day.
That's Mora's thing. Is that she imagines that
one-up
she
me.
said the perfect thing.
Right.
So what you would call le mot juste, Andy.
Oh, here she is.
That worked pretty well too.
That's insane.
That was good. Wait, how did he disappear, though?
Because
it
they
was
just cut
magic.
out.
Yeah.
That
They
was
just
good.
cut out.
We shot this without an audience, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's too
That
complicated to
plant
do
on
in
my
front of
desk
us.
was so dusty. It was filled with dust mites and creepy stuff.
Yeah. It's all that held it together.
Right?
Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her.
What kind of way is that to dress in an office?
Right? Here's where I get to kiss Phil.
How was it?
He has soft lips.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Good
In a
breath?
bad way.
You like
breath
that
was
in a
good.
man?
Soft
just-
lips.
he just wants
I
to
like
make-
it in a woman.
He just wants to make out with every girl in the office.
My whole life until now was
I love that's his fantasy.
Prelude.
Yeah.
Part of his fantasy is that he kisses me.
Oh, Andy.
Is that
What?
true?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, I think,
Is that
that's,
true?
I think that's your fantasy, isn't it?
Shut
No.
up.
Tattoo.
I think it.
That's my favorite line.
You have
What?
a tattoo?
Yeah.
When he says taboo? Taboo.
Oh, because I thought you said tattoo. And then
While we chit and chat, there is love to be made.
Tell me about it. So how do you like it, big boy?
Without conversation,
That line was stolen from a famous movie, which I won't name because we'll get in trouble.
Really?
Okay.
Doom? Kobe.
Are you excited about Doom? The movie Doom?
Saw it already.
Oh, are you excited about it still?
Yes.
You are, aren't you?
Me and many of the writers went to see it together, and every time they unveiled a new one of the Doom weapons, we applauded. And we weren't the only ones in the theater doing that.
Now, will you be excited about Aeon
Look,
Flux?
look.
A little bit.
That was
a little bit.
awesome. Did you see that?
Just a subtle
Did you
thing.
see
No,
that?
I didn't see it.
That was
I didn't see it.
awesome.
It was
I
kind
didn't
of like
see
the
it.
Silence of the Lambs mask.
When she walked by me, I had that
was, Mike Myers-
Mike
Michael-
Myers mask and a
I'm
butcher
sorry,
knife.
Michael Myers.
And a butcher knife. But then she
Jason
looked and it was
Voorhees?
just, oh, hang on. I really want to see this.
This one was inspired by
Gotcha.
Coppola's
Oh. What is that?
Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
You want to come over sometime and see some more scary movies?
No, I mean,
Oh, I see. You two watch scary movies together.
That's
Oh,
what
that's why
started
that's your
that.
bond there.
You had a tail. Because you're like a devil.
I thought it was like the donkey from Pinocchio.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
What's Candy's fantasy?
Oh, this is
there
this
he
is it
is.
right here. This is really
This is
funny.
good.
What's it?
You remember?
Her fantasy is, yes, that there are other black people working on this.
Oh, that's hysterical. Is that what it was?
Yeah, you don't remember this?
No.
dude.
One of my favorite scenes. It's a nice, real multi-ethnic office. But then, of course,
Uh-oh.
the fantasy can't last forever, and she has to snap back to reality.
You've got to start wondering what happened to equal opportunity when you're the only brother or sister.
And you'll see a cameo by our writer Joe Fury coming up. There he is.
I've been delighted, Eric.
Eric.
She said it's okay, come on in.
It's all gonna be.
There's that guy.
There's Phil Dicker.
There's Phil
And
Dicker.
what's that other guy's name?
I
And
got my stand-in, whose name I should remember.
Yeah.
But I love Phil Dicker. He's my stand-in currently.
you still
Is
work?
he?
He's
Yeah.
my stand-in on Less Than Perfect.
Was he your stand-in on NewsRadio, or is he Phil's?
Phil's stand-in.
Bills.
I love
Wow.
him. He's a really good friend of mine. I love that guy.
Remember Rat
Wait,
Funeral?
I
We were in a
love this.
line in the
Reminds me
hall.
of Rat Funeral. Yes.
Please, we already got through that episode on the last DVD.
Look at
so
Joe.
I don't want to think about
God,
that
he
one
looks
again.
good.
You said what? Say what, Andy?
Joe looks good. That's
What do you
what's
mean?
scaring him. I always flirted with him.
Oh, so that's
When are you gonna turn me into a robot? Look, I wanted to.
Oh, there we go.
So-
There we go.
so.
My character.
So Joe calling you a fag was really out of line.
Shut up. It wasn't that. It was the tone.
Yeah,
was
that
the tone
it
he
wasn't
used.
inviting.
Hey, can you get me a soda?
get you a soda. Bill, staff meeting. Bill, staff meeting.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I remember.
Okay, now. That special effect is okay.
That's all
okay.
right.
Chucky,
Next to the cup.
What's wrong?
you're good at that, Andy.
You were staring at me, scared me half to death.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to tell you it's time for us.
Someone ask a question.
Well,
I love. Oh, remember that chair? Oh, right.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing. I
Uh-oh.
remember this. It's just strangers in the elevator he's making out with.
yeah.
I remember my when I did see that, and my eye is crooked. My contact, one of them is crooked.
Wait till we get to that scene, then people will know what
Why
you're
is she?
talking
Why,
about.
I don't understand why she has the
I
drag
remember
queen
that.
scarf on.
And no, I'm thinking
think
of
it's
Michael Jackson's
cute.
eye. is
Uh-oh.
crooked.
I think she looks cute.
She's beautiful.
She's cute as hell. Yeah.
I think the scarf looks cute.
I don't.
I was asking if Henderson Accounting is on this floor.
She kind of messed that line up. Henderson Accounting. Hey, remember that
Maybe she
massage
was in
chair?
your trailer.
Yeah.
Wasn't that massage chair a whole episode?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
left it there.
Turn it into a power chair.
It was like, oh.
Bill, I'm not going to tell you again. Staff meeting. Staff meeting.
Okay.
It's such a 1950s film noir or something.
Oh, is that the new table?
No, that's the old table, Andy.
Oh, okay.
Right, and Gandhi was just a lazy little goof who slept about 18 hours a day.
I'm telling you, Andy, if you watch this episode, you'll really like it.
It's hysterical.
The pencil container's gone.
Little goof. Oh, it's gone.
This looks short, but I see.
Why are you wearing a sweater that looks like the cover of that
Hot,
Who
because
Who
we were all
album?
hot, remember? We were
Looks
all
like the cover of the Tommy album by the Who. That's the best I could do.
Jesus.
All I could think of. Oh, is this?
Oh, this is where we
this
celebrate.
Is Dave's. No, that's Dave's fantasy. Is that everyone actually did their work and
Right,
contributed
right.
and came
That's why
through?
it's so boring, but we have nothing for you. Because we never worked. We never worked. We would talk about that.
What was your job? Technically, what was your character's job on the show?
I think an editor. I think I.
No,
I'm writing. I helped write.
Writing. You are writing.
Did you even have a computer on your desk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to look.
You actually went out and reported on stories in the first season.
Oh, wait, here, I wrote something.
Oh, that's true.
On a napkin. I see, I'm a writer.
Get better ratings.
That's my idea.
I know now that we all
Yes, recognized.
odious and extreme to be pandering to the lowest common denominator.
I just do.
Yeah. Now they can't hear the question.
No, we were like
on-
best friends.
Oh, this is my second favorite joke in the whole episode.
He's on the episode tomorrow
Of your show?
of Less Than Perfect.
Really?
He was on it last week.
This is the saddest.
This is
This
the
guy's
saddest
still
of,
alive.
Saddest of all the fantasies. Well,
Yeah.
of course he is, Andy. This is a character, was not a regular character. Just came in.
Remember Pudding Go Boom?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You didn't like.
Everyone loves him.
Because guess what? Guess what? This is his fantasy. I love it. No one gives a about it.
Andy, I think I'm enjoying your reaction more than the actual
No,
episode.
it's terrible. They're all over his nuts. They love him.
Oh, it is sad.
That is sad.
God, we hate him.
Okay, Harry?
We're not only ignoring him, we hate him. He's annoying to us. That's absolutely horrible. I'm sorry. I can't.
has done to our journalistic integrity.
What is that?
The original line was after he walks away, someone says he hasn't been the same since his wife died because of the fantasy he was talking about.
Wife. Yeah.
But we
Are you
decided,
serious?
we decided that was too mean.
That was more.
Oh, that would have been great. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Here is.
Oh, God, I'm crying.
Oh, that's right. Is this Lisa said the right thing?
All these balloons.
The oldest joke in the world.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Small man is so wise, then why is he so small?
You all seem to hate her also for the purposes of this scene.
Okay, meeting's over.
We hate it. We're just so cynical. That all came from you, Paul. You're so.
What? What did
You're
I
cynical.
do?
You're cynical.
And what are you?
I just do what you say.
That's not cynical.
No.
No.
Look, that's
Oh,
romantic.
that's my fantasy. That's my fantasy.
What do you mean your mug? I don't see your name on it.
Can't you two
Oh,
stop fighting?
you
long
just
enough
wish
to
that they would get
realize how
along.
much you love each other.
Oh, what the?
Dave needs to know if it's fixed.
Yeah, this I remember being a little bit
This is
disappointed with how
weird.
the special effects worked out. It was supposed to look like aliens.
Right.
Yeah.
The alien detecting device was
I like it.
accurate. The
I
red
like it.
lights-
It's
Well,
got-
they got the lighting effect.
Yeah, it needed some blue lights in it also, I think. And it's hard to do
Oh.
multiple Andy Dicks.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, that.
That's a
oh.
little.
Oh.
I like
We
it.
got to recut this before we release the DVD.
That's not so good.
I love
I know.
this.
Well, you loved it because there were 5 of you in it. But
I love it.
besides
It's
that,
fantastic.
What's the problem?
this is from inspired by the Michael Jackson Thriller video,
Here we go.
including the line, "What's the problem?"
Yo, Beth. That's fixed.
What? Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, thermostat's fixed.
I was dreaming about Matthew.
Oh, this episode has the weirdest, weirdest.
Why are
favorite
you so
ending
disgusted
ever.
by me? Can you say the F word?
Not really, but you
Humping.
know they'll edit.
Wouldn't your character hump my character?
You can swear in DVD commentaries.
Would
can't
your
you?
character?
What?
We did have a thing. We had an arc once, a sex arc,
With BB Newirth,
and me and
right?
you.
We were
Me and you.
we were both competing
Yes.
for you, and I think she
Don't
won.
you remember that?
Yes.
That was one of my favorite episodes ever. She was another one of my favorite actresses to work with.
BB.
That was fun. I got remember the heart?
Yeah,
I
that
got
was
the heart of candy, or I was bringing one to you, and I was all sad.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
You don't remember that? Paul doesn't even remember.
No, I
it.
do remember it. I'm just thinking about. I like this.
Paul doesn't remember
I
because
like this
Dave
joke.
wrote that whole episode.
What did he do?
It slipped my mind.
The BB Newirth episode.
Oh.
What did he do the whole episode?
Actually, BB.
What did he do?
Except that.
Except that, which was good.
What
It
did
was a
Dave
good
do the whole
fall.
episode?
That's true.
He
This is
wrote it.
basically the first
He
time
wrote
we've
it?
seen you in
You
this
wrote a lot
episode.
of the
Not
BB
so
Newirth
much.
episodes.
He did?
Yeah.
Because he was rewriting it? I know. That's what I was saying.
Well, then you have to talk about the.
I
ending
remember
of the
hating that
episode.
episode. I don't remember him writing it.
Oh, Steve
Which
wanted
one?
to. Steven Rich just came in.
No,
What's
you
up,
know what?
buddy?
You're right, Paul.
No,
It was
because
BB.
Paul should
who-
talk
You and
about
BB
That's
wrote
what
all
it
that
was.
Get along.
stuff.
I'm
what
not.
this
This
think
ending.
everybody-
This ending right here is
Yeah.
inspired by the very last episode of St. Elsewhere,
Oh, right.
which was one of my favorite shows
Which
ever.
I had never seen, so I didn't understand.
I heard about
Either,
this.
'cause I'd-
Only
I'd
people
seen
who
it.
saw St. Elsewhere.
Somebody just told me
understood
about
it.
the St. Elsewhere ending. Where
Yeah,
It's a
this is
shaky ball.
The only time
Here.
you'll see Dave in
Snowball
a hard
thing.
hat.
that's true.
Yeah.
And Lisa knitting.
Yeah. And it's kind of a.
How was he today?
This is how at the end of St. Elsewhere, it was revealed that the entire series had been in the imagination of the autistic child.
Yeah. It's also you get a sense of what it would be like if Maura and I run a dramatic show together.
Steven
did the
Root is
same.
the retard. No, I mean
said
autistic.
autistic
I mean
child.
autistic.
And then that's the St. Elsewhere
That
closing
is
music.
so sweet, actually.
I've never
That's
seen
so
St.
sweet.
Elsewhere.
I love that.